Oh my gosh. Notch, do you see this? Look what Jeff just did. He hacked into your Minecraft computer, and now he added toilets. I feared this day would come. Hey guys, this is Driflop, and today I'm here with my first mod showcase, which is the Mr. Crayfish furniture mod. Yay! So, I'll be showing you the crafting recipes for all this, and yeah, this is basically a big mod showcase in general. So, yeah, uh, it's the stuff I'm showing you is gonna be simple to use. So yeah, let's get into it. So right here we have the wooden chair. Make it. You need just 6 wood, like this, and that will make the wooden chair. Now here we have the stone chair. Basically, what you do is same as the wooden chair. Like, same, but only with cobblestone. So, right here, we have the wooden table. In order to make this, you need 5 oak wood, like it was a T shape, and just put it like that, and you now make the wooden table. Right here, we have the stone table. To make this, basically it's just like the wooden table. These are kind of the same, so yeah, be able to figure that out. Right here is the cabinet. And to make the cabinet, you're going to need a chest and some wood surrounding it to make the cabinet. Here is the bedside cabinet. To make the bedside cabinet, you need 2 chests and oak and I think 7 oak wood around the 2 chests. One of them's not going to be on the bottom. That will make the bedside cabinet. Right here we have the fridge. In order to make the fridge, you need 7 block of iron, a chest, and a furnace to make the fridge. Here we have the cooling pack. To make the cooling pack, you're going to need 8 glass and a water bucket to make the cooling pack. Here we have the curtain. To make the curtain, you're going to need 5 red wool and 2 gold ingot to make the curtain. Right here, you have an ink cartridge. In order to make this, you need 8 stone surrounding an ink sac to make the ink cartridge. Here we have a blind. Basically, to make this, you need sticks to make the blind. Here is the bird bath, and in order to make the bird bath, you're going to need, just like you do with the stone table, but only in stone, so yeah, bird bath. These are hedges. To make the hedges, you just need leaves, and just 6 leaves like this, and they all have to be the same leaves to make any of these hedges. Here we have the oven range hood, and to make this, you need 4 iron ingots and glowstone to make the iron range hood. Right here we have the oven. In order to make the oven, you need 8 blocks of iron and a furnace to make the oven. Here we have tap, and in order to make tap, you're gonna need 4 stone and an iron ingot to make tap. Here we have a TV, and to make the TV, you need 7 oak wood to make, and a glass pane and a redstone to make the TV. Here we have the computer, and in order to make this, you need 6 iron ingots, 2 redstone, and a crystal to make the computer. Here we have the mailbox. In order to make the mailbox, you're gonna need uh six oak and 6 wood and a book to make the mailbox. Here we have a package. And to make the package, you're gonna need 6 paper to make the package. This is soap. In order to make soap, you need bone meal, light blue dye, and clay to make soap. This kind of looks tasty, but don't eat it. It's poisonous. This is an envelope. In order to make an envelope, you need 2 paper. That's a printer. You know what? Okay, I'm back. This is how you make a printer. To make the printer, you're going to need 5 stone, 2 blocks of iron, and a redstone, and, oh my gosh, a paper to make the printer. This right here is a doorbell, and to make the doorbell, you're going to need a button and a note block to make the doorbell. This right here is a fire alarm. To make the fire alarm, you're going to need 4 iron ingots, 1 redstone, and 1 note block to make the fire alarm. This right here is the stereo. To make the stereo, you need 2 note blocks, a jukebox, and an iron ingot to make the stereo. This is the electric fence. In order to make the electric fence, you're going to need 1 white fence and 7 iron ingots and a redstone torch to make the electric fence. This right here is the ceiling light. In order to make this, you need obsidian, stone, and glowstone to make the ceiling light. This right here is a plate. In order to make the plate, you need 3 blocks of quartz as shown to make the plate. Right here we have the knife. To make the knife, you need a stick and a stone that will break your bones to make the knife. This is the stone path. To make the stone path, you're going to need 2 cobblestone to make the stone path. And this is a white fence. To make the white fence, you need a fence and bone meal to make the white fence. Here is the wooden coffee table. To make the wooden coffee table, you're going to need 5 oak wood, or 5 wood planks just to make wooden coffee table. This is stone coffee table. What you need to do is basically the same thing with a wooden coffee table, but only with cobblestone to make the stone coffee table. Here we have the couch. And in order to make the couch, you need 6 wool of the same color to make the couch. This right here is the lamp. And in order to make the lamp, you're going to need 5 wool, glowstone, obsidian to make the lamp. Here we have a toilet, and yes, this is part of the mod. No, it is not new update. This is a toilet. And in order to make the toilet, you're going to need 5 blocks of quartz and a button to make the toilet. This right here is a basin. And to make the basin, you're going to need 2 button, an iron ingot, and 4 blocks of quartz to make the basin. This right here is a wall cabinet. Basically what you do to make this is a chest surrounded by blocks of quartz to make a wall cabinet. This right here is the bath. In order to make the bath, you're going to need to take 5 blocks of quartz, a button, to make the bath. This right here is the shower. In order to make the shower, you're going to need 6 blocks of quartz, 3 glass to make a shower. This is the shower head. And in order to make the shower head, you're going to need 3 iron ingots and 3 stone to make the shower head. This right here is a bin. And in order to make the bin, you're going to need 5 iron ingots 2 weight pressure plates, a stone to make the bin. This right here is a Christmas tree. To make the Christmas tree, you're going to need 4 spruce leaves and a flower pot to make the Christmas tree. Here is a toaster. To make the toaster, you're going to need 3 blocks of quartz, iron bars, a piston, a stone, and 3 black wool to make the toaster. This right here is a microwave. In order to make the microwave, you need 4 iron ingots, 2 glass panes, 2 blocks of quartz, and a button to make the microwave. This right here is a washing machine. In order to make the washing machine, you're going to need 7 blocks of quartz, a glass pane, and a furnace to make the washing machine. Here is the cookie jar. In order to make the cookie jar, you're going to need 5 glass panes and black wool to make the cookie jar. This is a blender. And in order to make the blender, you're going to need 4 black wool, 4 glass pane, and an iron ingot to make the blender. This right here is the kitchen counter. In order to make the kitchen counter, you need 6 blocks of quartz and 3 sign stained clay to make the kitchen counter. This is the kitchen counter sink. In order to make the kitchen counter sink, you're going to need 6 blocks of quartz. It's basically what you do with the kitchen counter, but only with a basin instead of in the middle of 3 sign stained clays. In order to make the kitchen counter sink. This right here is a chopping board. To make the chopping board, you need 6 oak wood and 3 oak wood slabs to make the chopping board. This right here is a bar stool. To make the bar stool, you need 2 blocks of quartz, 3 sign stained clay, and 3 wool to make the bar stool. This right here is a dishwasher. And to make the dishwasher, you're going to need 4 sign stained clay, 1 furnace, iron bars, and 3 blocks of quartz to make the dishwasher. This right here is the kitchen cabinet. In order to make the kitchen cabinet, you're going to need 6 blocks of quartz, 2 sign stained clay, a chest in the middle to make the kitchen cabinet. This right here is an empty present. To make the empty present, you need just the same colored wool around a package to make an empty present. This right here is a cup. In order to make a cup, you need 7 glass pane, as shown, to make a cup. This right here is soapy water. In order to make soapy water, you need to put soap inside a water bucket to make soapy water. This is super soapy water. To make this, you need soapy water in the middle and put gold ingots around it to make the soapy water. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of episode 1 for Mr. Crayfish Furniture Mod. Please leave a like and a subscribe. I'm gonna leave the download of the mod in the description below. Make sure, and also, I'll see you guys later.